It's your trophy.
You guys.
It's your trophy. Okay, come on in, guys. Yeah, you just turn the camera or turn the computer back and forth. Get us. Keep us moving. Huh?
All right, we'll start with, when we get settled, we start with Jeremy with Brandon Simberg on deck and Derek Piper in the hole.
Just you two just rotate it back and forth.
All right, Kofi. Congratulations to you two. Go ahead, Jeremy, with your opening question.
Hey, congratulations, guys. I'm just wondering, you had that moment where you're cutting down the nets, but also the 1 seed goes up. Just for both of you, what were the emotions? What were you thinking of as that was happening?
I don't even know how to explain it, man. It was just a great feeling, going out there, that was our goal from the beginning of the year, come out here and compete at a high level and win that Big Ten championship. And just being able to be there, it was a surreal feeling for me, just being there in the moment and cutting down the net. I always see it happen, but I never really had the chance to do it because last year it was stripped away from us, but it's just an incredible feeling.
Okay, Brandon Simberg, Derek Piper. Go ahead, Brandon.
Giorgi, you had a nice little stretch there in the second half, and you played with some emotion. What was that kind of like, making those buckets and hearing the fan support behind you?
It was amazing. It was amazing. Amazing, man. It was so great. I can't explain it. It was so great. It was amazing, man. It was amazing. It was amazing. Amazing. I mean, it was so amazing that it was amazing. It was great.
Amazing.
Man.
All right, somebody will have to count the amazings in that answer because that was an amazing answer. Derek Piper, you're up. Scott Ritchie on deck. Go ahead, Derek.
Hey, Giorgi, towards the end, I saw you walking around the court, and as Jerry mentioned, the selection show's going on. You got a piece of the net in your hand. What's going through your mind at that point as you're kind of reflecting or just living in that moment?
I was trying to collect the whole moment within me. I was trying to really absorb everything and really just, I don't know, it's hard to explain. Just enjoy it, and at the same time see all these people who I've been with since such a long time, every single day working, and see them also from all the angles, see them so happy, just brings me so much joy. And I was just trying to absorb that, and that was amazing. It was amazing. It was so amazing. It was amazing. It was amazing. Wasn't it amazing, Kofi?
Amazing.
Wasn't it amazing?
Amazing.
Oh my God.
I think
real quick, Kofi, just what's it like for you two to be able to do this together? I mean, you guys have a close bond for you both to make big plays and to reach this moment. What's that like?
I mean, amazing.
I think it's amazing.
If you know me and Giorgi, you know that we love each other, and the extent of our love is
Apartment 402.
It's limitless. Like, we're always together. We enjoy being together. He brings me so much joy and so much happiness with his energy and how his approach and how his whole personality. So, just being able to share this moment with him, after being with him for such a long time and building that bond, it's an amazing feeling, just to see that smile on his face. It was amazing.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Just to see that smile on his face, after all that hard work that we did, all that battles, all them, all them tough times, it finally paid off.
Amazing times too.
Yeah. Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
All right, Scott Ritchie, Gavin Good on deck. Go ahead, Scott.
And so, Kofi, you go to the bench, I think after picking up your third foul, and then Giorgi just kind of takes over in that moment. What did that mean to you to kind of watch him fill that void and keep your team fighting?
Honestly, when he went in the game, I expected nothing less. I practice with this guy every single day, and I know what he's capable of. I know how much he's the best big man in college basketball.
He's the best big man.
No joking. Like, I've seen what he's capable of doing. His touch is tremendous, and just his composure, the way he finished around the rim. Like, I know what he's capable of, and I know that when he went in, I had no worries. He was going to pick me up. He was going to do what he had to do.
And Giorgi, I feel I know the answer to this, but Kofi was excited maybe more than anybody for that run you made. What does that maybe mean to you?
Apartment 402, baby.
That's where it goes down.
402 at the Illini Inn him and we live together. We are together every single day. We have so many joyful moments off the court. And when we see each other on the court being successful, come on, man. It's just such an amazing feeling. I mean,
Amazing.
ain't it amazing? Amazing. It was just amazing feeling. And we have those amazing feelings at the apartment 402. And amazing feelings, you know, we go get some amazing food together.
I'm so
and
happy right now, man. I'm so happy.
Just amazing to have somebody like him beside me.
All right, Gavin Good, Robin Rosenthal on deck. Go ahead, Gavin.
Kofi, it's been such a long journey for you to get to this point. I know it's probably pretty surreal right now, but what do you think your family's thinking in this moment?
My family, they're all happy for me right now. I spoke to a few of them just now before I came in here. I could have seen it in their face, you know, most of them were crying, they were so happy for me. And like, I know I won't mention this a lot, but I came to the US in 2015. I never saw my dad after I came here. So like, you know, he's been with me the whole time. You know, I've been doing this for him the whole time, even though I don't say it. And like just before the game today, I put it in my head, I said, you know what, this is what I worked hard for, this is what I worked hard for. Like, I'm gonna do this for you, Pops. And like, you know, I just dedicate this game to him. I just dedicate the whole season to him because like, he believed in me when nobody did. You know, he was there for me. He's like a brother to me. And you know, just to know that he's always there with me, and I want to make him proud. You know, I want him to be watching me and be proud of me. So my whole family, they're really happy for me, and I'm just so happy I could make them so proud.
And then Giorgi, I know it's been really tough for you during this past year, not being able to see your family too. I'm sure they're really happy right now. What do you think they're doing?
My mom actually can't go to sleep right now. She can't go to sleep. I was just on the phone with her. She's all pumped up, amped up. I'm not gonna say how much she had to drink, but you know, she just really, really amped up, really, really happy, celebrating with my brother at home. Diverse liquids make you really happy as well as your son's success. And you know, she's just so happy. And she's amazing. I love her. Shout out my mom, shout out my grandparents, shout out my grandma, my grandpa. Лид, я знаю, ты это интервью смотришь, я тебя целую, обнимаю, аму. Залиан, маграт миყვარხარ, лаль, я тебя целую, обнимаю, Давид, კოცი და მიყვარხარ, ჩემი ძმა. Я вас всех люблю, целую, обнимаю. No, nobody cut this out this interview.
Okay, all right, we'll move on. Robert Rosenthal, and then we'll go to Joey. Go ahead, Robert.
Giorgi, without using the word amazing, tell me how you felt with the crowd going crazy after your 2 straight and ones. Maybe the loudest moment.
Ain't we in the United States?
It's probably hard for me not to say amazing right now. It's probably really hard.
I mean, I'm just speechless right now because all I think about how amazing I feel and how amazing all this feels, and it was an amazing feeling in the game, and I'm speechless. You know, all I know that my feelings and the feelings here, it's just amazing.
All right, Joey Wagner, Charles Culpepper on deck. Go ahead, Joey.
Hey, this is for both of you, I guess. Kofi, if you could start, how do you two bring out the best in one another? What are ways that you're able to get the best out of him and he is of you on the basketball court in your everyday life?
I think it's just a mindset, you know. I feel like we both know how much we love each other and how much we don't mean any harm to each other. We want the best for each other, and like just knowing that feeling, it's like I can't tell him anything wrong and he can't tell me anything wrong. You know, everything that we tell each other is for the best. And we have so much, we were so emotional, you know, we're both international players and we've both been through the same journey, you know, and like, it's just trusting each other and knowing that, yo, we'll be there for each other no matter what happens. It's just the love that we have for each other. Like, that love carries over to whatever we do in life. And like, we just trust each other ultimately, and that's how it is.
I just want to back him up, whatever he said. You know, we have so many conversations, even at our apartment at 402 at Illini Inn. And we have so many conversations there, even about our families, our journeys. You know, he's telling me a lot about his country, his family, his culture, and I'm doing the same thing. And in practice, we go at each other, and sometimes, you know, we have almost fought a couple of times, but we know we're not gonna hit each other. You know, it's all competing, it's all making each other better, and we are here right now Big Ten champions right here.
Champion.
Champion.
If I could real quickly, one more. Kofi, you have your 3 fouls on the bench. You see Giorgi roll off 10 straight points. Can you take me inside your head? I mean, you were up shouting, really excited for him. What was that like watching him have that moment?
It was amazing. Like Giorgi just said, you just see, like when that happens, you just see how much winning means to him. To be able to come in the game and not he haven't played that many minutes. Giorgi started here his freshman year, and he was really successful scoring the basketball and playing a lot of minutes. And just him being locked into the game, mentally focused, and just being able to come in the game and have that huge impact. Play that great role that he played. He kept us on our feet. He kept us in the game, and just seeing him do that, it was really. I was a really proud brother. Like just watching him do that.
Thank you.
Okay, Charles Culpepper and then Matt Stevens. Go ahead, Charles.
Hi. We always talk about sports as the great connector of the world, the best connector. And if you think about where the two of you started off in life, and now here you have this friendship in a third faraway place, I wonder if you, that's amazing. I wonder if you.
What is it? What is it?
It's amazing.
What is it?
I wonder if you think about that thing about sports that we say, how you're an emblem of that, and so is your team as a whole, given all the places you're from.
Like sports is a connector, like you said just now. It's like sports brings people together because when you have a love for a certain sport, you dedicate most of your life to that sport, and sport becomes a part of you. And when you share that sport with somebody else that has that same feeling about it, it's like it's an automatic connection that's created right there. And like Giorgi loves basketball and I love basketball. We dedicated a whole lot of time, into this, a whole lot of work, sweat, and blood. And it's just about being connected when we play the sport, knowing that we play the sport that we love and we love each other because we both have the same goals in mind. It's just that definitely creates a bond for me.
Okay, before we go to Matt Stevens, Giorgi, we do have a question. What was the language that you spoke in when you gave that long, amazing answer?
I definitely want that in my interview because my grandma and my grandpa do not speak English, but they watch every interview and they just watch it and they don't understand it. But I spoke in Georgian and I spoke in Russian. And I want to make sure that all you guys include that part in your interview because when my grandma and my grandpa watch it on YouTube or whatever it is, it's in Georgian, it's in Russian. They do not know any word of English. And I just wanted to give them a shout out. And I know they will be super happy when they hear it. And I love them.
What did you say?
I just told them I love them. I'm proud of them. And yeah, pretty much.
Hey, Giorgi, how do you say amazing in Georgian?
Amazing?
In Georgian, yeah.
Oh my God, I'm thrown off right now. I'm thrown off. Sastauli. Sastauli. Sastauli.
So we don't have to say amazing. So we won't say amazing anymore. We say
Sastauli. Sastauli.
Sastauli. Matt Stevens, and then we'll follow up with Rob McCauley. Go ahead, Matt.
Giorgi, Illinois had 41 points off the bench today. So that's you, that's DeMonte, that's Andre Carbello. That's 3 guys that, you and DeMonte have started games. Andre could start at a bunch of different places as a freshman. What do you think has led to that type of chemistry and maturity and just to be able to check your ego at the door and be able to come off the bench for this team? Because I know that's been a process and that's been something that you guys have kind of gone through this entire year.
I mean, just overall, it's just been such an amazing journey. It's been amazing from day one. So we created an amazing brotherhood with these guys, DeMonte, Andres, everybody. It's just amazing brotherhood and amazing team that we have. And with an amazing brotherhood, you achieve amazing things and you become Big Ten champ and you just feel amazing,
All right, Rob McCauley, and then we'll wrap up with Robert Rosenthal. Go ahead, Rob.
Giorgi, I'll say hi to Lally and David as well. I'm curious, how is it that they see these games? Because different apps, different networks. Is it a computer thing?
It's definitely a computer set. It's a computer thing. Definitely, they stream it online. It might be illegal, but that's okay. And they just stream it. There's different sites that you can stream games on, and you might not pay for them, but you still can stream them. So.
And same question for Kofi. Can your family see all the games?
Yeah, they stream it online. It might not.
Don't give away all your secrets, your family secrets.
They
on that.
stream it online. You know, the internet is
Nobody gonna touch him.
the internet is global. You know, and like when you have a game like this, especially in the Big Ten, every game in the Big Ten is like is publicized really well, and there's a lot of stations and a lot of channels that you can see them on. So my brother definitely take the time out to find the channels and share them to my other family, my cousins, and my other friends. So they definitely find a way to watch it.
Actually,
thanks, guys.
The games on CBS were on their app, and it is free and open. You don't have to pay a subscription for the CBS games.
Yeah.
We'll wrap up with Robert Rosenthal. Go ahead, Robert.
Georgie, using only one word, describe how you felt when the fans started the Georgie.
Amazing! Let's go, Big Ten champs, baby.
All right,
Let's
thank
go.
you guys.
Oh, man, you funny as hell.
All right, y'all. Thank you, man.
Appreciate y'all, yo. Yes, sir.
George is so amazing. Hold up.
Mama blood. Oh my
How do you mute it?
Oh, I'm not. You muted. I'm not taking any interviews.